Hey, welcome back to Glop. I know it's been a while. I've been sick with the flu and then had some complications with seizures. So, if you will, please keep me in your prayers. Um, Also, keep my lovely wife in your prayers. She's been having some complications and been having to deal with me, so that's a lot of complications. But again, thank you for being back here with us on Glop. Today's subject matter is a little bit different than what I've talked about in the past. And I felt like churches have really neglected this topic. I think due to the fact of fear, due to the fact of not enough knowledge, and due to the fact that they really just want to avoid this subject matter altogether because they feel as if they could sweep this underneath the carpet. It's not something that if they don't talk about it, they don't discuss it, then they pretend as if it's not there. The subject matter we're going to talk about is demons. Yes, I did say the word demons. If you have your Bibles, please open up to Deuteronomy chapter 32, verses 17. Um, I'm going to be reading out of the ESV. Again, I've recommended you to find whatever Bible that suits you that's in English or whatever language you speak that you feel comfortable with. A lot of people like the King James. That's fine. I do enjoy reading out of a translation. It's a little bit easier to discuss, talk about, and for you to hear. Now, the passage. They sacrificed to demons that were no gods, to gods they had never known, to new gods that had come recently, whom your fathers had never dreaded. Now, what this is clearly stating is that the Israelites turned away from God. They had been delivered from to the promised land. They had been taken out of Egypt, and instead of worshiping the one true God, they decided to sacrifice to demons. Now, we don't really know what at that point in time they were sacrificing, whether it was a food offering, whether it was a cow offering, or even, I hate to say it, but a child offering. We later on find out in Psalms, which I will talk about later, where it talks about them sacrificing to demons children. And what I really want to clarify today is that demons do exist. They are everywhere. I'm not saying that something bad happens to you that, oh, that was the devil, that's a demon. No, bad things do happen. But demons do exist. Demons do influence and can get hold of you in certain areas if you allow sin to run rampant in your life. When it talked about demons in this passage, it talks about them being not of gods. Another passage I'm going to read from, which comes out of the NIV, which I enjoy the NIV also, and I liked how the NIV puts this. It said, they sacrifice to demons which are not God. Gods they have not known. Gods they recently appeared. Gods their fathers did not fear. In the NIV, I feel like it clarifies a little bit more. It emphasizes that it was not God that they were sacrificing to. It was not God in which they were focusing on. It emphasizes that these were gods that were not known. These were things that were new, that had just recently appeared in their life. What has recently appeared in your life that you put before God? What recently has appeared in your life that has taken the precedence over your fellowship with God? What has appeared in your life that makes you forget about God But you cannot forget about the thing that just constantly is on your mind. I thought about this for myself. I love comic books. I read comic books. But I have to make sure that the comic books don't become a god in my life. I have to make sure that watching sports, I love watching football, baseball. I have to make sure that those things do not become gods in my life. I also, like everyone, like to have a little bit of money. I like to go spending. I like to go buy gadgets and toys and stuff like that. But I have to make sure, with the help of my wife, that those things don't become gods in my life. That I'm not willing to sacrifice my own integrity and sacrifice my own humanity to achieve the goals in which it would be to have those things in my life. I challenge you for the rest of this week. Find out what it is that is a God in your life and see if it takes the place of Yahweh. If it does, purge it from your life. Ask forgiveness for it being in your life. And understand that if you find hardships and troubles, and you find that it is hard to let it go, that is a demon in your life. Later on in this topic and subject, we will be talking about deliverance and how to be delivered from Satan. We'll be talking about what it is to have a demon in your life influencing you. And we will talk about how to get those influences out of your life. May God bless you. And as our brothers in Israel would say, Shalom. God be with you. You have a great day. And this is Glock saying we love you.